My dad pointed something out to me. He's like, I don't know if you ever noticed, if you can hear it on the ice, but the sound of your skates carving through the ice and just echoing in the building. Those are NHL players, you can hear it. And he's like, my son is out there. I'm Jack Skille. Been going to Flatirons for just over a year now. Professional hockey player. Moved out here from Madison, Wisconsin. So when I was 18, I was drafted by the Chicago Blackhawks, 7th overall. And I remember kind of sitting there going, looking at the projections before the draft and going, yeah, I could see myself going the 11th pick or even 9th to Ottawa. And you're trying to play it out. And then all of a sudden, the Blackhawks have the next pick. And I got goosebumps thinking about it, but the camera crew came up right in front of me and I was just like, no way, like it's gonna be me. And boom, that was it. They announced my name. I walk up the stage and I was it was such a surreal moment. Like, looking back on it, that was the moment when the hard work truly started. The expectations that were on me after I got drafted, they were extremely high. And nobody had higher expectations of myself than I did. So when I felt that outside pressure, I took it up 10 different notches. And I kind of had this expectation I put on myself that, oh, I was drafted 7th overall. I need to light it up. And if I don't light it up, then I'm just not living up to the hype. And then you go into the pros out of college and you're not having success. I got sent down, and that was when all of the chatter began with the fans. When other people are saying that, hey, Jack Skille's a bust, he's not living up to the hype of a 7th overall pick, what am I saying to myself? It's 10 times worse. I turned my back on God, I resented him for it, was blaming him for everything that was going on. So I said, that's it, I'm doing it on my own, I don't need you. What I was saying to myself was, you're not good enough. You're never gonna be good enough. You are a bust. You've never been picked that high. You may never make it to the NHL. Most certainly won't be a full-timer. Like the worst messages. I was defeated before I even stepped on the ice. So I did that, failed, and I got to the point where I finally dropped to my knees and I prayed, God, I can't do this anymore. Please do something. This was God at work in my life, getting me out here because my faith wouldn't be where it is without moving to Denver and being a part of Flatirons. Started trusting these men that were of the church and building relationships with these men that I had never had before. I started having friends outside of the game, real friends that I could talk to about real life scenarios, about God. I could talk about and hear them talk about their life with God. I always had this view that I wouldn't be liked outside of the hockey world for any other reason other than the fact that I play in the NHL. I said a prayer. It was, God, forgive me. Please forgive me for saying this, that, and that about myself. And help me love myself like you love me. Help me see that.
Can I ask you to maybe do something intense?
Sure.
If God walked through the front door right now, Jesus walked through the front door and said, in the midst of all the craziness, here's who Jack Skille is.
If God walked through the front door, he'd say, Jack, you have a big heart. You have the ability to lead by example. And you're a strong, courageous person. And I get emotional because it's something that I should have told myself 22 years ago.